Hello, welcome back. Although I've already made the video of this machine, Geisha on the Van Hub, and the link of this video will be added into the description section below. However, upon some requests from some guys, in this video I'd like to showcase how to use Python, particularly third-party module Paramiko to do this brute forcing against SSH service. Of course, I will not start from scratch. So without further ado, let's just get started. We can switch over to the Kali Linux VM. I assume that we have already done everything. For example, like IP address discovery, the Nmap scanning, and also directory enumeration. And at this port number 7125, we found this file, password file, and we can move this file to the current working directory. And then you get out this file. You can get to know there is user. We can copy and we can paste onto my notebook. In that video, in this video, I use Hydra to crack password, but today I will use Python. Okay, so I've already opened up the editor of PyCharm. You can choose in whatever editor you are comfortable with, but PyCharm is great. So the major module I'd like to import is Paramiko, and also I'd like to import the sys module. This module can do, for example, like the user argument handling, and also can control the program, such as exit the program. And the next module I'd like to import is OPT pass, and this module is particularly for arguments, for user arguments. All right. So, and in this video or with this program, I'd like to use OOP, object-oriented programming method. And we can use class to define the class of this job. We can use SSH, password, cracker, and we need to define some method. First one is init method, and the next method, for me, I always do this way, get parameters. So this method only handles user input or arguments, but for now we just use pass. And next, I'd like to define the major method. And next we can put condition if the name of the program is equal to main, and then the following code would be executed. Cracker, we can make instance for our class, so SSH, and then cracker run. Okay, so next I'd like to define the method of getting parameters from the user, and we can create the instance of the OPT pass class option, and the usage should be like this one. We need to specify the target, right? And also we can use the U option to specify the username. Of course, this case username is known, and Geisha. Okay, I'm not sure whether I pronounce it correctly. And also we can use the P to specify the password list. Okay, and what else? And so the port number, if we want, also you can define the maybe, so I can use the W option to specify the password list, and we can use the normal P to specify the port number, because sometimes the port number will not be default value. So the port, okay. Sysarchive list. The first element should be the name of this program, and we need to add option. Add option. The first one is target. So the long name should be target. Short name is T. And also the destination is target. And the type should be string. And then help message specify target to attack. Okay. And the next we can add the option of port. Long name is port, and the text should be port, and the type should be integer. Okay, so default. So we can define the default number, default value. Okay, it doesn't matter. Specify a port to connect to. Okay, next we can add the option of word list, password word list, and the word list, and type is also would be string. Of course, I want to import OS module. We can use this module to check its existence. Okay, so we can help specify word list. Okay, if no, so the options arguments should be parser. If options port number is long, and then options port number should be, by default would be 22. Okay, and if options target is long, or options username is long. Oh, I forgot to specify the username, right? Parser add option. What I'm doing. Username and test. Username type should be string. Okay. Specify username to connect to login us. Okay, it's long, or options word list is long, and then we can print out the usage, and then we can exit the program. Okay, and also we need to check whether the word list exists or not. So we can use not os pass exists method options word list, and then we can print out some error message. The word list does not exist. Exiting the program. now. Okay, so now we can exit the program. If no any error, we can return all arguments as a tuple. So options, target, options, username, options, port, options, with the list. Okay, so next we can go to the init method. We can use self target, should be self get parameters, the first element. Okay, the second should be username, self get. The second element in the tuple would be username, self port should be self get parameters. The third one, self word list, self get parameters. The last one, the last one, and then we can print out some, some message. Start attack on the target. Okay, so we can self target. Okay, I think we need to define another method. We can define SSH login, and this should be password. Okay, and we can try pass except Palamico, we can print out some message, invalid password. And we will not do anything. So password, and we can SSH client, we can initialize the instance for the class Palamico SSH client. And also we need to set a missing host key policy. When we connect, when we connect to the target and the first time, and we will get the message, you do not have the public key of the server. So we can use this method, Palamico auto add policy. Okay, the SSH client connect. So hostname, target, port, self port, username, and password. Okay, if SSH client connected, oh no, we just print out the message. Valid password has been found. Okay, we can print out the password. In any case, of course, I think we can move these two lines outside of the try. And then we can, in any case, we can close the collection. All right. So we have already defined this method, and this method will use the one argument password. And if the password is correct, and then this message will be printed out. Otherwise, we'll print the error message. Okay, so now we come to the run. In this case, we want to use the big word list, ROCU. If you use the normal way, like read lines, you will get error. So I think, for me, I always use the while loop to handle the big word list combined with the try exception. Okay, to capture the exception, we can use so how to do with open self word list with read only mode as, and then we can while true. So the line should be equal to read line, and we can use the try. If we try to read one line from the word list and encounter error, and we just we will not do anything. So we just line F read line. Okay, except pass. And if no error, we can run self SSH login. And the line, we need to strip spaces in the front and at the end. Okay, so I think that's it. Now we can run the program to see whether there is any error. We can fix error if we got such error. So now we can Python, and if we do not specify any arguments, we can use the T and port number. I do not want to specify because this case should be default port number. And the username. So what about the username? VanHub. And so the username should be passwords file. So we can copy because I do not want to make a mistake. And we can use the W to specify the password with the list. With the list, ROCU. Let's run it. Oh, we got error with the list. So the value options. Okay, no problem. Maybe there's some misspelling, which is fine, no problem. With the list. Okay. So now let's run it again. Invalid password. So we'll try every password which we read from the word list. Of course, this will take a bit long time. When it's done, I will come back. See you there. All right, as you can see, the valid password has been found. Of course, I forgot to put put this line into the code. When found the password, then exit the program. So that's all I'd like to do in this video. See you in the next one. Bye. Have a nice day, please.